Hello, my name, my name is Phil, and today we're gonna do some still text, fuck that, preloader, preloaders, yes, preloaders. I'm gonna do the basic one, which is the bar that just goes left to right. I'll probably do another video on how to modify your preloaders and stuff. But for now, I'm just gonna give you guys like the most basic preloader you can get. Sorry if I sound a little down. I just woke up. Oh, delete. Let's make a preloader. Preloader. You didn't see any of that. That was nothing. That was definitely a precursor thing. All right. So first of all, we need 3 steps on a preloader. Okay, we need 3 phases. It's like a button. You know how it's over, up, down, and then hit. We need like 3 phases. So what we need is basically, I'm just gonna label these. And okay, so we need the preloading, or we'll just call it preload. And then like the check, which is basically just rotates it around to the preloader. And then the loaded. All right. So what there are 3 phases, and what you need is 2 things: the bar and the button that plays. Essentially, those are the main 2 things. The load frame is like optional because the only thing you need to use it for is like limiting your the size of the load frame, or the size of the load bar is the load frame. That's basically what you need for a load frame. Wow, that didn't make sense. I'll just show you guys. So what we need is bar. No, go away. Frame and play button. Also, another essential thing is the actions. That's essential number 4, the least important, but we'll get to that. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna make a bar, black bar, and the registration you can see at when you convert it to a symbol. We're gonna make it to a movie clip. If you click the very middle left thing, that's where we want it. So when you click that, press OK. You can see the thank you. You can see the little cross thing where it's almost like this. You can see the faint cross looking thing. That's what we want. That's what we want. Because we're gonna scale it from here to here, going this way. Oops. Going this way. So after that, we need a frame, which is basically optional. Frame, and the registration doesn't really matter, so let's call it frame. This is symbol 1. Let's change our name to bar. Load bar. That's right. The bar is 2. Go back to our preloader. Okay. So here's the stuff. And just basically, or make it all pretty, stuff, junk, pretty and junk. And the play button. That's right. Play button. Play. Huge play button. Yes. Button. Play. BTN. Toot toot. And then I just want the hitbox. Then I'll make a legitimate play button. Alright, now we get into the coding. We go to actions. Alright, so we have our, we forgot to name our instances! Okay, bar, that's our instance name. And we don't even need an instance name here. Let's just call it frame, just because. Alright, so we got our preload check loaded. What we do in our 5 minutes. What we do in our preload phase is our main coding snippet. Alright, so we label our variable, which is going to be the variable for the percentage of loaded, like percent loaded. This is our variable, which we'll call it load percent. Yeah, load percent. And what this equals is, root get bytes loaded over root get bytes total. And then what this is a decimal. Like if God, this works. Okay. What this is a decimal. So wow, 0 alpha much. So if it's God, okay. So it'll be like 0.0086 something something and so on. It'll be like the decimal version. So what we want to convert this to is like a what are those called? Whole numbers. Yeah, holy crap, I totally forgot what those are. So like whole number thingies. So we want 0.25, which is like a quarter. We want that to equal just 25. So what we do in that, just basically times by 100. How to convert percentages into whole numbers. Yeah. Yeah, math, yeah. Alright, so we need our ifs, like if-else statements. And our test case will be if load percent does not equal 100, else else. Okay, so it doesn't have to be greater than or equal to. It just has to be 100 because you can't have 125% loaded. It'll always end up at 100 or 1, since this bit will always equal to 1 when it's fully loaded. So when we times that by 100, it'll be 100. 1 times 100, kids, is 100. So when that's done, this is when our load bar isn't, or our percentage loading thing is not loaded. The else is basically when load percent equals 100, but we don't really need to say that because that's everything else but 100. So we'll just say else. We'll just say else. And now we need to do a scale. So our scale is going to be, okay. So bar scale, or the bar scale, or the x scale runs in from 0 to 100. It's never like any other value. So that's the range from what the scale code is, whenever, or if it's x or y, doesn't matter. It's always 0 to 100. So what we want is that scale to go from whatever load percentage is, because that's only going to be from 0 to 100. So you can't have negative loaded bytes or 101 bytes loaded. You'll always have 100 bytes total loaded. So that'll be good for now. Alright, and since this is going to basically indicate how much the animation is loaded. The else is when our animation is loaded. So what we want to do from there is go to and play loaded. Oops. Loaded? Yeah, loaded. What did I have in my task? Double quotes. I don't know if it matters, but syntax always matters. Oh, if you haven't done coding, or have no experience in coding, the capitalizations of text matters. If I say loaded, it won't find it because there's no capital LOADED. There's only lowercase LOADED. All right. So when our percent or load percent equals 100, we'll go to the frame loaded, which is the loaded frame. So that's basically our code. Let me just check. Yeah. Oh, and root stop. Whoops. That makes our thing stop. That makes our whole animation stop. And that should be it. From here, from check, we go to and play to 1 just to reroute that. So this basically just rechecks slash redoes everything. It just goes around, like it just cycles from here to this code and just keeps changing the X scale until the load percent is like 100. So that's just basically just cycles everything. And loaded, we have a button for that, so we code the button. What we want to do is on release, we want to, how long is this taking? 11 minutes. Oh, that's bad. We want to basically go to, no, we just want to play the animation. So root play. Root basically makes the whole animation play. It goes to the main timeline, which is the scene timeline. Rather, if I just said play, it'll just register in the movie clip timeline. So root play, because we want to play the animation. And from there, we just simply make preload and check 1 frame, so it just cycles faster. So if preload is like 2 frames, it'll cycle slower. But let's just make it 1 frame, so it cycles like it just updates this X bar faster. And we'll just make this here. Oh, delete this. Then all right, so it's all pretty now. And from there, we get our preloader down. Put this preloader here. Let's make a song. Let's just copy this, paste this. Oh. And just spam it. What I want to do is have a message for you guys. Thank you for watching. Yep. Okay. Oh, wait. Forgot to save it. Test preloader 1. Save. Come on, save. I'm already in runtime 30 minutes and somebody's calling me. Silent for a little while, sorry. Come on. And then export the movie. Wait, no, we want the sound to load as many bytes as we can, so we're gonna make this in the best possible sound wave in the world. So long load time, come on. So how are you guys? How are you doing? What do you guys want me to do? Because this is basically the end of how to make a preloader. I forgot something. Stop on the animation. Simply just stop on the animation. Okay, now it's done, because we stopped on the animation, and then it'll... Well, we don't really need to do that, since our preloader already has a code for root stop, but I like to have it stop just because. Okay, so it's loaded. It's loaded. Check if it plays. Yep, it played. So we're going to upload it in Finalize, brought to you by Jeff Schofield. Jeff is a good coder. He's 1,000 times better as me, but I just try to get by. So we're now what is this? Go away. So we can see the frame load until it hits play, and that's 100, and then we play this. And that is all, my friends. That is it. And thank you for watching. If you guys want to know what else, stop. If you guys want to know something else, hit me up. I'm running out of time. It's almost 15 minutes. So, thank you for watching. Yeah, that's it. Bye, peace.